And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley the duo with the forward. And it's Holmes in at the 5, down low. Now here's Beal. Here's Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Hield. Bagley trying to free himself up. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Neto. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Passes it to Lopez. Here's Neto, guarded by Fox. Neto kicks to Beal. 5 on the clock. Over Bagley. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Barnes. Avdia with the rebound.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Hield attacking, and then Hield with the dunk.
And the ability to drive and get to the rim is one of the reasons why Buddy Hield rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't going in, he can take it to the rack to find some points.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. I mean, he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Outstanding activity in the pick and roll by Lopez, using that impressive mobility to create space for himself.
Now, here's Fox. 29 points for him last game against Portland.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Avdia with it, covered by Barnes. Now, Avdia. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Beal, that's for 2, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Washington trailing, and here we go. The Wizards fast break. Lopez, no luck. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes finds Holmes. Beal with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one. That's one he knows he should have drained.
We've got 1:23 left in the first. The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Neto with the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Hachimura against Fox. It's tipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Hield can't hit. The Wizards with the lead. Right side, Beal. Over Hield. Beal can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense. Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Wagner passes to Brown. Smith on the wing, guarded by Fox. No one near Smith as he lets it go. He shoot again, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Halliburton. No good with the layup. Tie game in Washington, and will return shortly. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the
being yourself, being.
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Whiteside. Robinson is out there with Bielitsa. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Halliburton in at the two-guard spot. Here's Bonga. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Halliburton. Count it. Good. Halliburton's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Out to the wing. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Kings. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Stolen away.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Bucket is good.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Joseph against Smith. The pass to Bertans. Yes, that goes in. Bertans got his first points of the game.
And Ish Smith is a threat on the pick and roll. He'll find a teammate with a superb pass every now and again.
Joseph. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Joseph. And Joseph drops them both. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Wagner. Looking for Bertans. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bonga. Back to Bertans. Over Bielitsa. And that one comes up a bit short. Sacramento leading by 7. Oh, Whiteside in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
Smith the pass to Bonga. Now, here's Bertans. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bertans got 4 this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Robinson kicks to Whiteside. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Whiteside with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Smith the pass to Bertans. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Bertans got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Robinson, that's good.
just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Beal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
And Bielitsa knows he's got to play fast, and he finds an opportunity in transition.
Passes it to Wagner. Back to Smith. The Wizards working the ball around now. The three from Bertans. Keeps it alive. Beal on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here is Halliburton. 5 points in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Neto. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often. You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Here's Neto. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Shoots over Fox. And that one hits back iron. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 13-point game.
It's so hard not to foul Fox. Sometimes that burst of speed, you can't react in time. You got to get physical and foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And here's Halliburton. Lets it go with a three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Sacramento. Enjoy.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the team. Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kings leading now by 12, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Avdia, Hachimura out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the point guard. The Wizards shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Beal against Hield. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Barnes. Rebound, Washington. Fast break, here we go. Lopez outside. Now, here's Avdia. Covered by Barnes. From deep, Neto. That shot, no good. Now, Sacramento takes it the other way. The pass to Holmes. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Outside, Fox drops in the layup for 2. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Neto. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. On the money from 12 feet away. Beal's got 8.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Loud pass to Bagley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Wizards passing it around. Lopez, no luck. Sacramento leading by 15.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Barnes right there with nice control as he gets in there driving to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Clock at 4. Another shot. Bertans can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Robinson passes to Joseph. Back to Robinson. He kicks it to Joseph. Barnes outside. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Brown. Wizards trail by 19. Pass to Wagner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Outside, Robinson. Wide side, the pass to Robinson. Barnes outside. Pass to Bielitsa. Whiteside finds Bielitsa. Now Barnes. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Brown. Count that one. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Joseph looking over the floor. Now the pass to Robinson. And taken away by Brown. Here's Smith. That one good for 2. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Kings leading now by 13. Outside Robinson. Back to Joseph. Pass to Barnes. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Whiteside. No good on that one. Brown outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. 13. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Sacramento, Barnes at power forward with Bagley in the middle. Corey Joseph is out there with Halliburton. And it's Hield in at the small forward. Now Joseph, Bradley Beal missing from long range. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Wagner, and the layup falls.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Beal with the steal. In a wide-open look for Hachimura. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Holmes, and stolen by Wagner. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Whoa! And that's a rugged play.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Now here's Joseph. Here's Holmes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Holmes got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Smith outside. Avdia, the pass to Wagner. Smith for three. Bagley with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Smith. The Kings getting the bucket. Hachimura kicks to Smith. Back to Hachimura. Out to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kings leading now by 17. Hield can't hit. Holmes against Hachimura. Good on the shot. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And a deep three from Hield. The long distance three is buried. And the Kings lead by 18.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Wagner. Outside Beal. From deep. But they get it back to the right side. Here's Avdia. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. Now here's Hield, following the miss by Denny Avdia. And then Hield with the dunk.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Avdia. Beal, the pass to Wagner. To halt the run. Beal can't get it to go. Sacramento with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. On offense, here are the Wizards. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Offensive rebound. Smith dishes to Avdia. Wagner passes to Avdia. Jacks up a three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's it.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, Washington, 2 games back.
And, you know, for the Wizards, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
And now Washington's starting group. Rui Hachimura out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the point guard. And for Charlotte, we've got Bismack Biyombo. Terry Rozier is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Hayward, and it's Washington in at the 4 spot. Here's Neto. Graham defending. Neto with the bucket.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss him.
Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to Toronto. Graham finds Biyombo. Rozier with the ball. We're about 1 minute into the first. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
An effective scorer when given this position. Rozier, he's intelligent at realizing when to try his luck for it.
Beal against Rozier. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Over Hayward. Off the left rim and out.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here's Washington. From deep three-point range, Avdia with the rebound.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, rising up with force. I love it when Hachimura elects to dunk it. Great work.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Offensive rebound. Biyombo, no luck. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Rozier with the ball. Now Beal defending. Here's Graham. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's the break.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Wizards leading by 6. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Beal the pass to Lopez. Wizards passing it around. Avdia can't hit. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. He kicks it to Biyombo. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hornets trail by 8. Graham finds Hayward. Back to Graham. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Rozier against Beal. Pass to Hachimura. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Bridges, he's checked in for Biombo, and Martin subbed in for Rozier. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Davis Bertans comes in for Avdia. And it's Ish Smith in for Raul Neto. And that one's good, Wagner.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Charlotte is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Graham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bridges misses. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Bonga's checked in. And Troy Brown subbed in for Bradley Beal. Brown against Martin. Now here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. There's Brown with the three. That one misses. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. I'll look at the field goal percentage numbers. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Ish Smith is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Back to Bertans. Fades back. The Hornets pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And here's Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 3 from Bertans. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
But yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
Here's Ball. That one's not going to go. Washington leading now by 8. To the paint. Here's Bertans. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hornets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. McDaniels. Martin kicks to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
He misses the free throw.
And it's exciting watching Bridges continue to grow. This guy has a hunger to keep getting better.
Biombo is checked in for Martin. Washington has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Neto. With the fadeaway. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Ball, the pass to Martin. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Passes it to Bridges. Kicks the ball. The second chance effort. No good on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. There's the pass to Neto. From deep. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Brown. Over in the corner, Avdia. Takes the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Ball. Misses off the right iron.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brown against Ball. Some solid defense from Brown.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Neto over Martin. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Down low and stolen by Wagner. Stolen by Ball. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Martin missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
For the Wizards, Hachimura comes in for Mo Wagner. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Troy Brown. Lopez kicks to Neto. Pass to Avdia. Back to Neto. Shoots over Graham. And another miss by Washington. Hornets trail by 11. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
Washington shooting around 41% on the night. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
He hits both from the stripe.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Beal with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. It's stolen by Martin. Up the floor. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Bill has quick instincts on D. He's fantastic at getting his hands up to contest shots.
And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Things were going Washington's way from the beginning. An exceptional game plan helped. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Charlotte, they've got P.J. Washington. Andre Graham is out there with Rozier, and it's Hayward, and it's Biyombo at the 5 spot.
Alert play on the part of Washington. He's a much stronger player when he shows the type of awareness and unselfishness.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Graham, the pass to Washington. Back to Graham. The three-pointer, no good. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Hachimura. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That is a tough bucket. Hachimura stays with the shot through the contact. That's the sign of a resilient offensive play.
Rozier looking around. Yep, that one goes.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Neto, Graham defending. Hachimura the pass to Lopez. The shot will not fall.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Rozier against Beal. for three. Hayward. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. He kicks to Graham. Pass to Rozier. Goes back up. 6 to shoot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Neto. He's covered by Washington. Neto, the pass to Lopez. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. They get it back. No good on the fadeaway. Hornets trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hachimura with it. Now defended by Hayward. Scooped up. Lopez. The Wizards with another miss.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Here's Washington. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Neto. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Washington, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
And it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And here we go. And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, it doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. In third, the Hornets.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Troy Brown's checked in for Washington. Hornets trail by 12. Outside, Martin. Bonga pulls it in. Smith outside. The pass to Wagner. He gets it in there. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
To the middle. Here's Bonga. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Ball kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Smith with it, now guarded by Ball. Martin against Brown. Here's Bonga. For Washington, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good, and Washington making a change here. Both good from the line that time. Here's Ball. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
And it's Washington missing. Beal with it. Three-pointer. Misses there. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Travis Berton's out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
on. Look at the quick instincts of Bill. They're just fantastic. He does a super job of leaking out that time in transition.
Now Martin. Martin finds Martin.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Smith against Ball. Now here's Beal, guarded closer. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what you think of when you hear Bill's name. A dangerous three-point shooter.
Outside Martin. Kicks it to Martin. Back to Martin.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Stolen by Washington. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Yambo, he's checked in for the Hornets. Devontae Graham comes in for Ball.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Now here's Graham. Inside, Yambo banked in off the glass.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And Beal kicks to Neto. Beal taking his time here. Lets it fly. Good. He hits the jump shot. And the Wizards lead by 21.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
I mean, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Lopez passes to Hachimura. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. To the inside, here's Beal. Hachimura kicks to Neto, and stolen by Graham. There's the lob to the hoop. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Well, an efficient shooter. What makes Washington a threat on this end is his fantastic shot selection.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Martin against Beal. To the paint. And that's going to be a travel. Both teams deciding to change it up. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Martin. Guarded by Robinson. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Going to the line.
That free throw, no good. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Pass to Brown. Here's Pasechniks. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Misses the three. 23 seconds left in the game. Outside ball. And here is McDaniel. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Smith fires from way outside. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner. The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Holmes in at center. And for Charlotte, you've got Rozier. Washington out there with Hayward. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Graham in at the point. Here's Sacramento now.
And see, well, really, because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first round pick back in 2015. And you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him the 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. We saw signs of growth last year.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love whenever Fox takes the initiative and makes something happen out there. I mean, really putting the D in a tough spot right there.
The Kings shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous, that they can use either hand at a high level. Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Here's Hayward. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Here's Fox. A rebound by Washington. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Back to Graham. It's stolen by Bagley. They're running. Oh, Hield in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Bagley against Graham. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And Fox gets it to go.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Graham, the pass to Washington. Graham against Bagley. Here's Washington. Tries again. Bagley with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hield finds Bagley. Rozier against Hield, and it's Holmes with the extra effort.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Graham surveying the floor. Hayward goes in. Here's Biyombo. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Holmes. Here's Fox. And he drops it in from the low post. Fox has got 8 points. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-point game. Biyombo. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Joseph down low. He's covered by Ball. Joseph, that's good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Here's Martin. It's hauled in by the Kings. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Here's Biyombo. Rebound by Bielitsa, and the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And Joseph kicks to Robinson. Pass to Whiteside. Joseph against Ball. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Here's Martin. A second chance effort. Outside for Martin. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And he makes both free throws. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Joseph, and rejection by McDaniel. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Now here's Joseph. And that one released in time, but no good. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Kings on top. They're up by 10. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Bielitsa is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Martin. Washington's checked in for Martin. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, Jay, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. Got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
For Charlotte, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Going to the line.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, Bridges takes a lot of pride in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the Flintstones. That's great to see. I mean, he holds a basketball camp there. That community is always close to his heart.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Hornets. Devontae Graham comes in for Ball. Sacramento also making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Whiteside. Harrison Barnes comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And Hield subbed in for Corey Joseph. Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Bagley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots come. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post. Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
And it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, on the passing end of so many of these, this time Fox is set up for the finish, and he can fly.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
And I think for Charlotte, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Hornets trail by 13. Charlotte moving the ball around. And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
Now the pass to Barnes. Down low. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Sacramento with the ball. Fox passes to Bagley. Now Hield. 6 on the shot clock. And Hayward with the block.
A rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
Here's Hield. 26 points for him last game against Portland.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Hayward dishes to McDaniels. Shoots over Holmes. It doesn't go for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo is checked in for McDaniels, and Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. Hayward passes to Martin, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And checking out some numbers for Graham. How's this season turning out for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And making an immediate impact in this league. Graham was a tremendous find in the 2nd round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to affect winning.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
The Kings making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Bagley. Glenn Robinson, the 3rd, is checked in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hield. Here's Fox. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Fox has got 17 now.
Well, we've seen more of this recently from Fox, a confident, efficient offensive player who looks to score often.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Joseph. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. He's got 8.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Halliburton's checked in for the Kings. Bridges kicks to Martin. 43 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Martin, got a piece of it. They get it back. Goes back up. Hits the front of the rim and out. Kings leading now by 16. And there it is for him. Bielitsa's got his first points of the night.
Oh, nice. Flashing a little agility right there. Bielitsa isn't just a shooter. He can also capitalize on the drive.
Fox with the steal. Stolen by Ball. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. It's deflected. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19. And that does it for our half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Bismack Biyombo is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Hayward, and it's Graham in at the point guard position. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Fox finds Holmes. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Pass to Hayward. Graham with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Fox. Got a hand on it.
Oh, great instincts there from Washington. Reading the situation and rising up to spike.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. And the first one at the line is good. McDaniels, he's checked in for Charlotte. That one misses. Hornets trail by 17. Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Holmes with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Oh, Hield in position. Hayward goes in, and Hayward at the stop.
Playing with attitude. Hayward could have laid that one up. Instead, he drops the hammer.
Here's Bagley, and he makes that one. And the Kings lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Outside for Bagley. Back to Barnes, and stolen by Hayward. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
That was all created by Hayward's defensive work. He does so much to spark their transition game.
Fox, the bounce pass. for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Hayward gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The drive by Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is what Bagley needs to keep doing. When he attacks the defense, it puts them in difficult spots.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the Kings making a change here. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Robinson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Halliburton's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Charlotte making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Whiteside's checked in. The offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Amongst the best hitting the offensive glass, Whiteside can pile up those second chance points.
And here is Bridges. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
That works just like they drew it up, till the part where he short arms the layup.
And thinking back, Biombo selected 7th overall because of the pre-draft measurements and workouts, which were unreal.
He has a 7'6" wingspan, flashed tremendous speed for his size. But he also has showed a mature, positive attitude. He can speak 5 languages. Scouts came away impressed with his total package.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They led the game at one point by 20. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Martin, the reverse. Robinson pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 11. Here's Joseph. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Ball. They get it again.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the middle, it's Bielitsa, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Crafty player. I like whenever Bielitsa tries to score and draws the D's attention.
Both shots good from the stripe. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. It's Bielitsa. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Bielitsa's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that D, that ain't gonna cut it. Once Bielitsa is established, he's gonna find ways to score.
Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Snatched up. Goes up again. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got 8 points.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
Here's Bridges, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got his first basket.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Martin attacking. And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
Hey, great work. We're pushing the...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Kings, Corey Joseph is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Robinson in at the 3 side. Bridges passes the ball. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Whiteside. Robinson down low. Defended by Bridges. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Martin with the bucket.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Bridges with the steal. Outside ball. And Whiteside sends it back.
Well, because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
Martin, he gets that one. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Bridges at the elbow. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Hield outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight. Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And the shot is good.
What a fiery competitor. It's evident that Fox loves taking on intense coverage and converting.
Graham against Fox. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Biombo, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And a change for the Kings. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Halliburton. Here's Rozier. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Passes it to Bagley. Holmes with it. He's covered by Washington. And he gets the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Tipped away. Rozier the pass to Biombo. Graham with the ball. Out guarded by Fox. They get it back. The putback. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Inside, it's stolen by Hield. Fox kicks to Bagley. It's tipped. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Kings ball.
Kings leading now by 17. Fox kicks to Hield. Pass to Holmes. On the wing, Hield. Defended by Hayward. Fires the three. Bagley the pass to Holmes. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. The deep three from Hield. Can't connect from long distance.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice, they're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And, Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Barnes kicks to Fox. Hield outside. Barnes finds Holmes. Hield with it. Fires from deep. Got a piece of it. Now Rozier. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up to the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with his tremendous leaping ability.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Sacramento now. Here's Bagley. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an out.
And with
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, DA. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Sacramento. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
And they can't really afford to slip any farther down in the standings because, let's face it, they don't have the firepower to dig themselves out of too deep a hole once they're in it.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with Robin Lopez. Avdia out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Neto in at the point. And for Sacramento, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Holmes in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Neto. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Beal. Back to Neto. The pass to Beal. Over Hield. Beal can't get it to go. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento to the paint. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Here's Avdia. Good D by Barnes. Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Beal against Hield. Lets it fly from 18. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Avdia, Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Bagley against Beal. Can't hit from 12.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
The drive by Barnes. Outside for Bagley. Hield, the pass to Barnes. The 3. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Beal in the corner. Neto surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hachimura. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Hield against Beal. Makes it off the glass. Hield's got 5 now.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here is Hachimura. We saw him with 10 points last game. Hield, the pass to Fox. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Halliburton subbed in for Hield. The Wizards also changing it up. Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Bertanis comes in for Avdia. And Smith subbed in for Raul Neto.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smith against Fox. Trying to get something going. The shot's good from Smith.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Jazz.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Smith. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Kings lead by 12. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington, Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Smith. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Bonga in at the 3.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Brown kicks to Wagner. Fires from the wing. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Smith. Outside Robinson. Here's Halliburton. And rattles out the dunk. The layup might have been a better shot for him. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Some solid defense from Brown. Wizards trail by 12. The shot comes out, and Sacramento will go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Yep, it counts. Kings leading now by 10. Pass to Bielitsa. It's deflected. They retain possession. And it's slammed in by Whiteside. Here's Smith. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Passes to Wagner. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bertans. Over Halliburton. Bertans can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Sacramento moving it around. The pass to Halliburton. Brown against Robinson. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Harrison Barnes comes in for Bielitsa. Fields checked in for Halliburton. And it's Fox in for Joseph. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 14. And it goes out of bounds. That one off heel.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Robinson. And finished off by Bagley. And the Kings lead by 16.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. .135 left to play here in the half. The Kings have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Fox, no good. Wizards trail by 16. Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. And here's Neto outside. They get the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Lopez against Holmes. Neto kicks to Hachimura. 4 on the shot clock. Over Bagley.
Able to guard multiple positions. Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
Offensive rebound. They kick out to Hield. From deep three-point range. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. And another shot. And that one goes long. Wizards trail by 18.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
The Wizards with another miss. It'll count. And no good that time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 12. And that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. And it's Holmes in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Hield can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hield with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And here's Neto outside. Here's Hachimura. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Sacramento, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. First free throw is good.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Beal against Hield. Back to Beal. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, one of the most impactful offensive rebounders in the game. Robin Lopez doing work.
To the left wing. Back to Fox. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Outside, Beal with the shot. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Who got Beal? Barnes against Beal. Pass to Hachimura. And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Kings leading now by 14. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Marvin Bagley. Robinson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Halliburton subbed in for Hield. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Smith. Passes it to Bonga. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Good work there as it goes. Smith's got 6 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Fox against Smith. Fox passes to Bielitsa. It's stolen by Bertans. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Rebound by Bielitsa.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Sacramento making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Halliburton. To the inside. Basket counts. He has 6. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 14-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Wizards. Smith's running.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Kings leading now by 12. Joseph, the pass to Whiteside, and the basket is good.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Brown outside. Poked away. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. Smith, the pass to Wagner. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Berton's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Joseph. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Sacramento Kings enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Wagner out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know for that matchup with New York, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Outside, Joseph. Barnes passes to Bielitsa. And here is Joseph. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Halliburton. The Wizards also changing it up. Hachimura comes in for Mo Wagner. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Smith. Lopez, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Well, Corey Joseph, it's important that he continue to seek out his teammates and put it on point when they're open.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Down low. It's stolen by Bagley. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Fox, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. To the middle. And the shot goes down.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Wizards trail by 16. Outside, Beal. And the wide open shot from Avdia. They get the rebound. The shot, no good. Hachimura's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Outside, Fox. Here's Holmes. The kick out to Barnes. And the pass to Fox. 5 to shoot. And it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And here's Neto outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Hield finds Fox. Hield outside. From outside the arc. Knocked away. Wizards trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Looking to end the run. Washington gets it back. And it's Neto in the corner. This one for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fox with it. Now Beal defending. And Holmes throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Lopez passes to Hachimura. Bagley with the ball. Sacramento moving it around. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Sacramento.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Parker. Shoots over Hachimura. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Count it.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From downtown, no good. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far. next. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Terry Rozier is out there with Devontae Graham. And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Hayward, and it's Washington in at the 4-man position. And for Washington, we've got Robin Lopez, Avdia out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the 1. Now, here's Avdia. Lopez finds Neto. Here's the 3. Outside for Beal. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Pass to Neto. For the 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington passes to Rozier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
Beal, the pass to Avdia. Takes the 3. Outside for Beal, and there's the pass to Neto. Over Graham. And he can't bank that one in. On its way from Hayward for 2. Another shot. And it's Graham missing.
And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Beal from long range. Beal with another miss. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Strong inside play from Washington. I mean, he gets it to go in with the aggressive play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Offensive rebound. Lopez kicks to Avdia. 3-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Hayward, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He was just a skinny kid coming out of college. Hayward's gotten much stronger and much better in a short period of time.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Bertanis, he's checked in for Avdia. And Smith subbed in for Raul Neto. The Hornets also with a sub. Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. Lopez, that one wide left.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the basket by Rozier.
An effective scorer when given this position. Rozier, he's intelligent at realizing when to try his luck from there.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
Here's Hayward. Right wing. Here's Biyombo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Beal against Bridges. Shot to stop the run. And Beal with a nice bucket inside. And of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now, here's Bertans. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bertans against Bridges, and he banks in the layup. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
When Miles is aggressive, he's at his best, taking it to the rack.
Smith the pass to Hachimura. Here's Bertans. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. Outside for Beal. Here's Bertans. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Brown drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Troy Brown taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Brown drops them both. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit.
Yeah, the defender all.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the first. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Charlotte, they've got Martin. Washington out there with McDaniels. Then it's Ball, and it's Martin in at the 3. Washington passes to Martin. Outside Martin. Washington, the second chance points on the tip in. Washington's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Charlotte.
Well, I like how Washington gets positioned for the offensive rebound. He's got a nice feel for where he needs to be when the shot goes up.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That one falls for Bertans. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Martin from outside. Bertans grabs the board. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 4. And again, Washington no good. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Ball stolen. Neto with the bucket. Neto's got his first points in this one.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And here we go. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Martin. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
alert play on the part of Washington. He's a much stronger player when he shows the type of awareness and unselfishness.
Neto, the pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. Passes it to Bertens. Ring shot on the way. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bertens got 4 this quarter. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Washington with it. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bonga, the pass to Neto. Brown kicks to Bertans. Over Martin. Bertans can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Brown, the pass to Bertans. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Wizards with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now here is Martin. He's defended by Wagner. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. In 3rd, the Hornets.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And so Martin nails both of them. There's 1:26 left here in the second. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Smith kicks to Beal. Back to Smith. Can they get it? And another miss by Washington. Charlotte leading by 10. Hayward passes to Graham. Smith with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Avdia. They get it again. Smith outside. From deep. Bridges with the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Hayward. Second chance shot. Bridges kicks to Biyombo. Outside Martin. Clock at 6. He shoots again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Beal against Hayward. Smith outside. And stolen by Graham. Pushing it up. On up the court. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
And so it's Charlotte enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And you talk about a comeback. Shaq, last year, Gordon Hayward reminded everyone. And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wizards trail by 12. You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, isn't it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes? Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
We've got Avdia. Rui Hachimura out there with Robin Lopez. And there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the point guard. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Rozier with the ball. Now Avdia defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Well, it's clear that Rozier has a lot of talent. I mean, now the next step is seeing him become a better distributor.
To the inside. Here's Hachimura. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Hornets leading by 12. Inside, Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Rozier's got 8 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now, here's Avdia. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Here's Washington. Here's Biyombo. Count it. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Wizards have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
And here is Rozier. He's got 8. Shoots from 12. Avdia with the rebound. He's all alone. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
A moment now to see the numbers for Bradley Beal. Averaging around 35 a clip, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Bradley Beal, number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. And both free throws good for Martin.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ball against Smith. Brown outside. Smith outside. Kept alive by Washington. Brown the pass to Bertans. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Hornets leading by 13. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks. Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. The drive by Ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Friday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Biyombo is checked in for McDaniels, and Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. Smith, no good.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
It's stolen by Bertans. Deflects the pass. Smith the pass to Bonga. From deep three-point range, Smith no luck.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, with their needing to fight from behind.
Bridges against Berton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Beal's checked in for the Wizards. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Graham's checked in. Wizards trail by 12. For three, Smith. Bertans kicks to Smith. And stolen by Graham. It's stolen by Berton. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They get a hand on it.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
And Washington making a change here. Avdia's checked in. Beal from long range. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
The putback can't hit the putback. The Wizards haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it. Let's take a listen now to Scott Brooks.
We got 12 minutes to believe in each other. We got 12 minutes to believe.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. All out there with Devontae Green. And it's Hayward. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And the Wizards with possession. Wizards trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Hachimura's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Wizards. Now, here's Biyombo. Lopez covering. That's tipped. It's stolen by Hachimura. Now, Avdia. The 3. Ball with the rebound. Graham in the corner. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. A second chance effort. Rebound, Washington. Ball dishes to Hayward. Back to Ball. Pass to Hayward. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hachimura. And again, the Hornets missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
8 feet away. Another shot. Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Biyombo. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Charlotte no good that time either.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
That shot, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward, with good awareness, finds the open man.
Looking to get it going. Smith, no luck.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime. He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
See, I love how Beal didn't settle for the layup right there. He made sure to finish it with strength.
Bridges passes to Hayward. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Lopez kicks to Avdia. Wizards passing it around. Hachimura down low. Defended by Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith, and he's finally able to knock one down.
Solid shot selection from Smith. Phenomenal at measuring these type of looks.
Here's Graham.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it, so you don't get many chances easily tonight.
Beal gets a wide open look. No good on the three. Hornets leading by 9. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Once Hayward gets downhill, it's over. Nice burst to the bucket.
Outside, Beal. Lopez outside. Here's the three. Graham with the rebound. And for the Hornets, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Bridges misses. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Effective at scoring the basketball. Hachimura understands his role offensively and plays it well.
To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Beal with it. Out to the right wing.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Good work defensively by Smith. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. 9-point game. Hachimura the pass to Beal. Launches it. The Hornets pull it in. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayward. Hachimura grabs the miss. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Now, here's Bridges. The offensive rebound. He kicks to Graham. Over Smith. And the miss. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Hayward against Barnes. Pass to Rozier. Tries again. Not enough on that one as it misses. Now the Kings with it. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Is that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Rozier.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier. That's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Fox sinks that one from the post. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance.
It's a challenge, trying to stick with Rozier in transition. How can you do it when he's so fast and clever in these situations?
And Holmes throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And Biyombo drops them both. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Fox, and it's blocked.
The risk of rejection is real. When Washington's around you, you got to be extra careful around him.
Graham against Fox. They get it back. Biyombo kicks to Washington. Goes back up. Bagley with the block. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Sacramento making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Halliburton comes in for Buddy Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Charlotte, Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Hayward. And Ball subbed in for Devontae Graham. Here's Bagley. And they call the foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Robinson finds Joseph. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Joseph. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Fast break now for Charlotte. Bridges leading the charge. That one goes in.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And the Kings making a change here. Violates is checked in. Martin's checked in for the Hornets. The Hornets trail. Shot from the inbound. Joseph with the rebound. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Right side, good.
Not to be denied. Whiteside's NBA career didn't start until he was 25. Works for those hoops.
The drive-by ball. That shot misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Here's Martin. Here's McDaniels. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motion.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Here's Martin. Pass to Bridges. Ball dishes to Martin. 5 on the clock. Over Halliburton. And it's Martin missing. Kings leading now by 5. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Joseph, the pass to Whiteside. And yes, it's good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Martin with the bucket.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
It's stolen by Martin. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Bridges. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
No, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Kings ahead. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Washington out there with Bridges. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Hayward. And it's Martin in at the 2.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yes, yeah. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Once Fox has some speed behind him, it's a wrap. I mean, he's superb at using it to dunk.
Here's Martin, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Charlotte. And both free throws good for Martin. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Hield. A rebound by Washington. The Hornets shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Inside and stolen by Barnes. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Hield. Lays it up off the glass. Hield's got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Graham with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. And the Hornets miss again. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Down low. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Graham, and finished off by Graham.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
He's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Graham, the pass to Rozier. A shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes outside. Hayward against Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He's considered one of the quickest guys in the game. Fox, he really hurts defenses on these takes.
Hornets trail by 13 to the right side. Pass to Washington. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Turnovers haven't been a problem for them so far, but they didn't do a very good job taking care of the ball right there.
Bagley, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Biombo, he's checked in for the Hornets. Graham finds Rozier. Here's Biombo. Hayward passes to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. Over Fox. And it's Graham missing. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Fox with the jam.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, so fun to watch.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 13. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You can't leave empty points at the line. Those are gimmies, no excuses.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And so Sacramento again turning it over. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Robinson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Halliburton's checked in for Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Daniels, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Miles Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. Martin's checked in for Rozier. And Ball subbed in for Devontae Graham. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Outside Robinson, shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Joseph. And the rebound goes to Martin. And here is McDaniels. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He notched.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 14. And that'll...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Holmes, and it's Fox in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Kings leading now by 9. Fox is doubled. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Shot clock reset for Sacramento from outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. Fox kicks to Hield. From the arc.
Now, you got to like the energy Rozier plays with, especially on defense where he disrupts a lot of things. They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And it's Washington missing.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Bagley dishes to Barnes. Holmes passes to Fox. Puts up a three. Hield against Rozier. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Hield off the drive. Here's Bagley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bagley's got 5 points so far.
A tenacious offensive rebound. I mean, Bagley uses his athleticism so well to collect second chance opportunities.
And it's Graham missing.
Now, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss. They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Hornets trail by 13. Fox with the steal. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Bielitsa. He checks in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for Buddy Hield. Charlotte also making some changes. Bridges comes in for Washington. And Martin subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Martin. The pass to Graham. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Rozier with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with this tremendous leaping ability.
Now, here is Halliburton. Defended by Bridges. Halliburton, that's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now, here's Biyombo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And some changes here for the Kings. Whiteside's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Robinson III comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And a switch here also for Charlotte. McDaniels checked in. Here's Joseph. Here's Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, that tough D doesn't fade Whiteside. He gets physical right back and finds the shot.
The Kings have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
Kevin, we'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
And the shot goes in. Whiteside's got 7 points in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And now Sacramento on the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the rim.
Rozier looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. He hits the second from the line. 41 seconds left in the third. Here's Joseph. 6 points for him. Passes to Halliburton. Rozier with the steal. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
Joseph against Graham. Outside, Joseph. Here's Holmes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Holmes.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a big pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Hayward. All out there with Martin. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Hayward passes to Martin. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
Here's Joseph. And Hayward with the block. And they're able to recover. 2 points. That one goes.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Once Hayward gets downhill, it's over. Nice burst to the bucket.
Now Joseph. Here's Whiteside. That one goes. Count it. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. The shot goes up, put a body on someone.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Hornets trail by 17. Bridges with it, and Joseph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph.
Almost 7 feet. Bagley has got the tools to be a great shot.
Oh!
He wasn't playing.
That was incredible.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Oh! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. They kick out to Heel. Good on the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And it's Martin penetrating. And that one falls for Martin. Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Biyombo is checked in for Hayward. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Good take. We all know Hill can shoot, but that threat of the outside, Jay, helps open driving lanes.
Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 14-3 run. And that one's good. Barnes.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Graham. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Bagley. Healed the pass to Holmes. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Martin. He doesn't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Kings have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. And then Monk with the dunk.
Well, you got to keep tabs on where Monk is. I mean, he's crafty at using his speed to burn you in transition.
Fox goes in. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And Fox gets it to go.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Pass to Monk. Baseline J on the way. Back to Graham. Kicks it to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James, the pass to Fox. To the inside. Kicks it out to James. And here is Fox. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.